until and unless you understand this, pen tool cannot be used very nicely for selection. If you understand technicality of these things, pen tool can be used to select any difficult thing of this. Because why it is better than lasso tool? Lasso tool, ultimately it goes in straight line. It's a linear form of selection. Whereas pen tool, we are getting an option of curvature. We are able to take the curves. If we are able to take the curves, definitely there will be more cleanliness in selection. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this cup and show you how clean we will be able to do it. We are going to use the option of pressing Alt key and closing the anchor point. So let's come and work on this cup. So let's do it now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the pen tool and zoom my image on the most comfortable level I will be working on. So this is the size what I'll be taking, and I'll be creating path on this. So select on the path, take the point and start going according to the curves. Okay, so you have this curve. Now, as I told you, you have to press Alt and close the point. Take the curve, select and take the curve. Okay, now you might be asking question like, when we have the lasso tool, why do we need to use the pen tool? Now the answer for that is lasso tool is good tool, but the thing is it works in linear form, right? Whatever you draw, whatever curve you're going to, whenever you're trying to take the curve, it has the lines. Okay, it comes straight, so it works in the linear form. But this pen tool gives us the provision of selecting our image in curves. Just you have to click and draw the curve. So once it is having the curve, definitely we are going to get the smooth edges. Okay, so see, what I'm doing is taking my pen tool maximum where I'm confident that it is going to take the path, take the curve as per the path, and we have to press Alt and close the line. Now once we are closing it, next curve we are able to take it well. Now with that, I'm panning also. What I'm doing with the panning, if I want to shift my image while working from one point to another. Now see here, if I want to push this inside little, I can press Control. My cursor gets changed into white arrow tool, that's direct selection tool, and it allows me to work on your adjustable hands. So that also can be done. So take the curves, press Alt and keep moving. Now the benefit of this is if you have some images which are having the rough edges, this gives you privilege of making the edges smooth because you're working on the curve. So let's do it till here. So I've taken the curve, pressed Alt and see, now I'm coming to the point where I started. So what I'm doing is I'm closing my object. Okay, I got the curve here. Take the curve. Now we have little inverted curve. So we are going to take it that way and done. Now what I'll do is I'll select this portion also, and while selecting I have to exclude overlapping portion. So I have taken that option and start working on the edges. Okay, I want the portion to be hollow from the thumb hold. So simply covering up all the areas by closing the anchor point and taking the curve. I feel this has to be a little up, so I'll press Control and I'll push it up. Okay, so this is how it goes. So I have complete selection of my cup. Now what I'll do is I'll take this black arrow tool, select both, right click, make selection. Okay, feathering I'll take it 0.5 and okay. So you got your selection here. So what you can do is you can add a layer and build the gradient in this, and you can have variation of the colors for your cup. Okay, or you can copy this completely and I'll show you. See how clean it has come from the edges. So now this green color has come, even this we can delete it. So you are able to work on the edges in fine manner. So this is how you are going to use the pen tool to edit your image. The way I have done the selection, use the pen tool for doing the selection. You can use the same way for filling and tracing your object. Okay, so practice this. This is very important. Lasso tool is there, but this is much better than the lasso tool. And if you master this, definitely you will have the crispy, clear uh, images which can be selected. Okay, and there are lots of work in the industry which is related to background removal. Okay, so there are lots of freelancing work also, online shopping website, they need this type of work. So that time you have to use the pen tool. What usually they do is they shoot on a background and they want the background to be removed, and the best way of removing background is with the pen tool. So better you practice this. This will help you a lot into getting freelancing work or getting into actual work also. So thank you for today. In the next class we are going to learn something new. Have a good day. Thank you.